Hey everyone, Leroy here, coming at you from Picklesburg, Pennsylvania. Yes, that really is a thing, and yes, it really is a big deal. So as I was going to do my video this month, I found myself in a little bit of a pickle in that I wanted to do it from this event, but the noise made it just a little bit too tough. So I snuck out here this morning where I relished the opportunity to introduce this month's 412 coming at you from, instead of Picklesburg, my backyard. Enjoy, everyone. So let's jump right into it with this month's question, which comes from the land down under.
Hey Leroy, Katrina from Koppers at Longford. My question to you is, what motivates you to get up in the morning and go to work?
Well, Katrina, that answer is tough to fit into the short amount of time that I have, but I'll do my best to be succinct. Now, beyond the obvious answer of family, it's the excitement I feel every day for what that day will bring. Now, much of my time and identity, for that matter, revolves around leading Koppers, and I feel the responsibility of leading us down a sustainable path that puts as many people as possible in our organization in the best possible place. Now, I'm very aware that a lot of people and their families are depending upon me to set the right tone and direction for Koppers, and I want to live up to that. Now, in addition, our customer base, and by extension society, depends upon Koppers probably more than you realize for the products that we make and the solutions that we provide. And without our ability to successfully execute and stay ahead of evolving societal trends, we'd eventually become irrelevant. Now, leading us in a direction that keeps us ahead of the curve and finding ways to impact people in a positive way are what motivates me every day. Okay, on to our two big topics for this month. First, the Susquehanna Idea Summit. Now, in June, the corporate innovation team of Ashley Coop and Brittany Ruxton and the RPS Operational Excellence Manager Ray Koch teamed up with Susquehanna Plant Manager Al Rutz and 4 frontline employees, Gary Butler, Mark Dorman, Hank Harmon, and Mike Farrar, for a mini idea summit at the Susquehanna plant. Now, the goal was to brainstorm ways to make the banding operation safer, and who better to do that than the people who actually do the job every day. Now, Susquehanna handles a large quantity of commercial orders for customers who want their ties banded together, which involves stacking them into small bundles and securing the bundles with metal banding. Now, the current process is very manual, requiring repetitive motion and heavy lifting of approximately 80 pounds. Now, concerned for his employees' safety, Al recognized the potential for injury and wanted a safer option. Way to go, Al. Looking for a creative solution, Al reached out to corporate innovation. Now, following a design thinking methodology session, the group observed the current banding process, broke the process down into steps, and discussed the potential for injury with each step. Now, once the steps with the highest potential for injury were identified, the group set about brainstorming different ways to mitigate those risks. Ultimately, the Susquehanna team identified 3 key solutions in just one day that will significantly decrease the risk of injury. Now, the site's currently working on implementing these ideas, and I want to say great job to all the Susquehanna employees who are engaged and committed to finding a better way. If you have a challenge at your site that you'd like to help solve, please reach out to Corporate Innovation. The second big topic for this month is the recent release of our sustainability report, which was published on June 27th. Now, in case you missed it, that report's now available on the sustainability page of our website. It highlights key information and data about our progress on our long-term sustainability goals in the areas of people, planet, and performance. It serves as an important resource to transparently communicate to our people and our critical external stakeholders such as customers, investors, and community members. Now, led by our Chief Sustainability Officer, Leslie Hyde, creating the CSR is a nearly 8-month project that includes significant contributions from a cross-functional team of employees. Now, hats off to this team, as well as the Sustainability Fast team members who are doing work all year long to help advance our goals and more fully embed sustainability in all aspects of our business. Fun fact for you, much of the information provided in this report is used as the basis for the different firms that rate the progress of companies like us in environmental, social, and governance areas. Now, recently, we saw some improvements in our independent public grades for sustainability as MSCI improved their rating of Koppers from A to AA, which puts us in the top 8% of commodity chemical producers, while our rating with EcoVadis, another independent rating firm, moved us from the 56th percentile to the 75th percentile in our sector, which also moved us from a bronze status to a silver status. So there, more evidence of our progress. As Koppers team members, you should be proud of the gains we continue to make in all aspects of our company values of people, planet, and performance. Now, I encourage everyone to visit the website and take a look at our most recent sustainability report to better inform yourself on the things that we're doing to improve our impact on society. And you never know, you may find some interesting projects that you'd like to get involved in or learn more about. Well, that's it for this month. Until I see you again, be well, everyone.